found that Balance provided the time margin that we needed in order to scale our business, and we could focus on selling.
We would have to hire probably 3 additional people to do what Balance is doing for us right now.
With Balance, it's just that much easier. They already understand how to figure in step flashing, how to figure in starter, and how to win those arguments and help to understand how to get that process moving much faster than we can.
I see Balance Claims as the leader in the third-party supplementation process.
And good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Woohoo! It is noon, and you know what that means. It's time for our daily hail forecast. We got to thank our sponsors, though. First, we got the C3 Group, as well as the Merlin Law Group. Thank you guys, as always, for sponsoring these videos. And for those who don't know me, I'm meteorologist Heather Kay, continuing to fill in for John as he finishes up the city forecast that we are visiting for our Hail Trace tour. I'll get to that in just a second. So we have been going to a lot of places this early season. So we have a segment that we have been calling Where in the World Will Hail Trace Be? Well, we've been very busy going to a lot of places, and of course, I just mentioned our Highway to Hail tour. This is the second year that we've been going to a bunch of different places, giving a city forecast, kind of giving an idea of what we're thinking is going to happen in terms of hail for the year 2020. We've already gone to a handful of cities. We've gone to Omaha, Denver, Atlanta, here in Oklahoma City, as well as Dallas. Next on the list is Charlotte. That is going to be on February 26th. And then we'll be going down south to Orlando, Florida. So jealous. February 28th, and then going back north to Chicago on March 3rd, Minneapolis on March 5th, and closing it out in Pittsburgh on March 10th. If you're in any of these cities and you want to attend, we do have those events on our Facebook page, so please feel free to sign up. These are all free. So we also have some cities that we are doing with certainty. We've already gone to Greenville, South Carolina, as well as Norman, Oklahoma, Minneapolis, and Baltimore, Maryland, and we are going to Charlotte. 2 places on the same day, February 26th, and then Toledo, Ohio on February 27th. Oh, but wait, there is more. We can't forget about our trade shows. We've already gone to the CRA, the SRC Summit, TAMCO, as well as the big show, the IRE in Dallas, and we are currently in Phoenix until through tomorrow. That's for Win the Storm. Please find us if you're interested in Hail Trace and you want to learn more, or if you're already a current client and you just want to come by and say hi. You can't miss it. I'm not sure about what the booth number is, but just find our truck. You can't miss it. So what happened on this day in history? Well, it was kind of a stormy day back in 1971. It was a 2-day event. There were 19 tornadoes that happened in total. 14 happened on the 21st, and the other 5 happened on the 22nd. And of those 19, there were 2 were F4 tornadoes, and then there was an F5 that actually started in Louisiana. And to this day, at least going back to 1950, as that's when we really started to get to the tornado statistics, hail and wind. That's been the only F5 tornado that Louisiana has seen. So that's quite interesting. And those 3 tornadoes, the 2 F4s and the F5, were on the ground for a relatively long period of time. The F5 tracked almost 110 miles. Then the 2 F4s tracked, this was a very impressive one, almost a little over 200 miles. There's some question that the last few miles it may have lifted and then touched back down, so it may have not been continuous, but impressive nonetheless. And the other one was down on the ground for 65.2 miles, and a total of 123 people what's the word I'm looking for? Unfortunately, there we go, died during this event, and almost 1,600 people were injured. So this is a map of the 14 tornadoes that happened. You can see very impressive long track damaging tornadoes. Unfortunately, this is something that we don't like to see. We don't like the death part. The science part's cool, but once it starts hitting houses and killing people and injuring, it's not fun. It's kind of just sad. And then we can't forget our people in North Carolina and Ohio and Indiana. This one was an F3, and that one tracked almost 70 miles. So, and here are a few pictures that happened on the 21st. This Inverness one, I believe, was the F5, and this Cottingen that was destroyed in, let's see, Niayuma, that's how I think you say it, was the one of the F4s. So very sad a few days back in 1971. So kind of getting a little bit more cheery, kind of in a weird sort of way. We're not expecting anything in terms of severe hail today, and we're not expecting anything in terms of severe wind either. So why is that? Well, we still have a major high pressure system taking over the United States, so things are quiet, very quiet. It's cold, it's quiet, it's pretty much dry for almost all of us, just a few showers in the southeast and a little bit of activity in the Four Corners region, but really it's this. Yawn, yawn, yawn. I know. I had to put that on there, you guys. It's just quiet and it's good sleeping weather. Sorry, I had to put on there. It's Friday, you guys. So getting into tomorrow, we're not expecting anything in terms of severe hail or severe wind either. But we've been watching Monday for the last few days, and as of right now, it still looks like there could be a small chance for some wind on Monday, but until then, it's going to be quiet. Here is the area that we're going to be watching for some marginally severe weather. I'm thinking if anything, it's going to be wind. Doesn't look like any hail as of right now, and the chances still, even for the wind, to look pretty low, but it's there, and I'm going with my gut. I'd rather put out something to kind of give a little bit of a heads up than not put out anything at all, because then Mother Nature will throw a surprise at us, and then I'll get mad. But then as we get into Tuesday, I'm not expecting anything in terms of severe weather on Tuesday. So let's take a look at the upper levels. Quiet right now. Here comes that next system on Sunday, getting into Monday. It's going to weekend. And then here comes that next big trough on Tuesday and Wednesday. Timing is an issue with that second system, I think. By the time it gets itself together, most of the energy at the surface is going to be pretty much almost offshore. So timing is an issue with the big one. And for sending into, well, Monday, I think Sunday is going to be quiet. Monday, moisture is an issue. So there's an issue with both of these systems. So we need to keep an eye on that. So here's down to the surface. High pressure is in control. It's going to be quiet until we get into Sunday and Monday. System number one moves on to the east, and then there's that second one getting into Wednesday. And you can see as we get to Wednesday, a lot of the activity is already getting close to offshore. So if we can get that main system slowed down a bit, maybe we can see some activity in the east, although if that happens, that's also going to be on the marginal low end side of things. So stay tuned. A lot of things can change. Things can change in 24 hours, 5 minutes. Things can definitely change in 3 or 4 or 5 days. So getting down to the Cape, our best friend Cape, no instability whatsoever until we get into Sunday. There's a little bit. I don't think it's going to really do anything. But then as we get into Monday, I'll let it roll again because I got in the way. That's awesome. Yes. But here we go. Here comes Friday. Nothing to talk about. No instability. And then here comes Sunday. And then getting into Monday, it does look a little bit better. Still not very impressive. And then by the time we get into the next few days, it just fizzles out and the timing is an issue and all that fun stuff. But you know how things can change around here. So make sure you stay tuned to Hail Trace as we will keep you updated. So wrapping it up, today and the weekend looks quiet. Great sleeping weather. You don't need to worry about anything in terms of storms. You can relax if that's your thing. Next system to watch will be on Monday. Again, moisture is an issue. If we can get enough moisture return, we could see some severe weather, although right now it just does not look extremely impressive. And then we got to watch that next big trough as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. If it does slow down a bit, we could have some activity on the eastern coast, but as of right now, it does not look very good. So you guys know the drill by now, hopefully. Make sure you set us first on our Facebook page. All you need to do is go to our Facebook page, select the follow, and then click on the See First. And we do have our new website. It's about a year old, but if you're still having issues, or if you're new to the Healtrace family and you're just like, I have no idea what I'm doing, please call us. We can set up a training for you and your team so that you can use these products to the best of their abilities. And if you have any questions, concerns, you want to learn more about what we do here at Healtrace, or you just want to say hi, you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@healtrace.com and check out our website at www.healtrace.com. We have more information about the products that we offer. We also have some bios about each and every one of us so you can get to know us a little bit better. We also have an Instagram page. Please feel free to follow us there as well. And I am meteorologist Heather Kay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend.